Technology.
Yay!
Hi, I'm Emily.
And I'm Tinik. And
you are here too?
We're discussing the trending topics.
And why are we doing this?
Because I don't know. Because why not? Because we need content.
Because we want fame and fortune across all the lands. So who's gonna start? Me or you?
You can start.
Sure. See, I've got 5 topics here, and we're going to discuss.
Yeah, super fun.
And she should have 5 topics, but she has.
I only have 3 because I didn't have time to look for more.
Did.
Well, I did have time, but I didn't want to look for it though.
Right. I see. First subject is, it's actually it's going to trigger people. It's why weed should stay illegal.
Why it should stay illegal?
Yes, why it should stay illegal.
I don't know, because I think it should be legal.
Great.
I actually do believe that it should be legal.
And why do you believe that?
Because it's something natural. I mean, we sell cigarettes all the time, and that's not pretty healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Whilst cannabis is natural.
Yes.
And
wait, you say it should be legal or illegal?
Well, it depends.
I'm saying it should be illegal.
Yeah, I know you should.
As in criminal act.
No, it's not. No, I don't think so. Because, okay, it depends with whom you're with.
There's no whom you're with. There's a country and there's laws. And you can't ban it for 5 people and allow it for 10.
Yes, obviously, yes. But if you use it for medical reasons, for example, then it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to smoke weed, then you should smoke weed without it being illegal. Because there's no, whatever, I don't know how to explain.
Here's why it should be. Because, as you said, medical reasons, right? Yeah. In America, in some states, that's allowed. However, every kid with a doctor they know, they just go there, get a doctor's note, they get weed. So,
but it's not harmful.
Wait.
It isn't.
Yeah, but wait. The ruling of being purely for medical reasons goes out the window.
Okay.
Then you've got if someone wants to smoke weed, they should smoke weed. Yeah, that's not how it should go. Have you ever seen a person that smokes weed in the amount that they smoke cigarettes?
Well, no.
Exactly.
But still, if you want to get high all the time, then you can.
No.
I mean, I don't agree with that. But if you want to do it, then you should be free to do it.
You shouldn't. Why? If you want to get drunk all the time, should you be able to? Yeah,
but that's harmful. I mean, that's actually harmful. Whilst we don't have any
Have you seen a high person drive?
No, but
yes, their reflexes actually do get slower.
Okay.
So in the streets, if you drive, you are kind of harmful. And the difference with alcohol is there's no way to measure it. With alcohol, you can get punished for using more than the allowed amount. But for weed, you don't have that.
Okay.
So you can't measure it.
But what if there's a law that says you can't drive whilst high, but you can smoke weed anyways? You can get drunk. I mean, you can go out and have drinks.
That's the same thing with drinking.
Yes, exactly. Then drinking should be banned as well.
Yes, it should.
Okay.
It's actually a really bad thing. Drinking is even worse. Other fact. If you smoke weed every day, every night, it's a Snoop Dogg song. Anyways, if you smoke weed every day and every night, your brain actually gets slower. Okay. It does. I've seen it. So,
personal experience.
Not personal. Do I look slow?
Yes.
Bitch, please.
Okay.
So, if you smoke weed all the time, in the amount you smoke cigarettes, you might not get cancer, you might not get addicted, but you're gonna get slow.
Okay.
Your brain cells actually die, and you get slower and slower and slow.
Okay.
So the reason I believe it should stay legal is because there's no way to measure it. Everything in huge amounts is bad. If you can measure it, make it legal, like drinking. Cigarettes should also be banned because they cause cancer.
Yeah, that's true.
But tobacco companies got a huge part in the economy. Another topic. But for weed, you can measure it. If you could and smoke like once every whenever, sure. But the fuck not?
Yeah, but if you think about it, it used to be legal and then it became illegal because it's more profitable to sell it for more.
Yes.
So
that's not
the
my
only
point,
reason,
though.
yeah, but the only reason it is illegal is
It's for profit.
yeah, it's for profit. They
But
don't
that
even care,
doesn't
like,
make it wrong to
if
be
it makes
legal.
it slow or whatever.
Yes. Doesn't matter if it's
Yeah.
doesn't matter if something happened for the wrong reasons. If it's doing good, it should stay.
Okay.
If there was a way to measure drug abuse, then yes, you can see if someone has done drugs, but you can't have if a police officer stops you by, you know, alcohol test, no?
Yes.
For drinks, it's 1, 2, 3 minutes for each passenger, and they go.
That's true. Yes.
You can't stop someone.
You blow it and then you go.
You can't stop someone for a quick drug test. It's difficult. It takes time. It takes testing.
Yes.
So there's no way to measure it. You might stop someone. You believe they're high, but you can't prove it, so you can't stop them. Then they go and run over a kid or a cat or you. I don't care about you, but a cat or a kid.
I should tell you something. I
Can
saw
you
this
stop
picture.
moving it?
Yes, I'm sorry. I saw this picture yesterday on Facebook, and this guy. He said he smoked before he went to get his ID photo.
So he will
Yeah,
always
so when
look
they
high.
pull him over, he looks high.
Yeah. Oh, good plan.
Yeah, that was clever. So let's say it should be legal for medical reasons.
But that wouldn't work because it already is, and people abuse that. So for me, it should stay for a little bit more illegal.
Yeah, but even if it's illegal, if you want to do it, then you're gonna do it anyway. So
yeah, and that's how criminals work.
That's how the world works, and it's pretty stupid. But whatever.
Yes. So do you believe now that it should be legal?
I think you pretty much convinced me on this one, but I'm not sure because, yeah, the world is different. Shush.
Should we have
only one time.
Should we have a count of some sort that if I convince you, if you convince me, when I had other thoughts, and someone gets a point?
Yes.
Okay, I've got 1 point.
You got 1 point. It's fair enough. Still have things to talk about.
Before we continue, let me check this.
Okay. I can language. I can English.
Jag kan bättre engelska än jag säger så. Bra. So, alright, your topic. Wait, actually, how much time was that?
What?
How much time was that? Okay.
Much.
Did we actually check?
No.
We did not check when it started?
No. I think it was 6:30.
6:30? Oh, I'm taking English courses. It's 6:30. It's 6:30 or 6:30.
No, it's 6:30. And
it's not. It's 6:30. 6:30. Oh, marvelous.
Yes.
Your topic. Go.
Gun control. Like, yeah, it needs to be
Gun
serious
control,
for
yes,
this one.
okay.
Yes, gun control.
Do you believe there should be laws against guns or laws allowing guns?
Well, I haven't decided yet, but one thing is for sure.
Yes.
There should be more control, actual control. Because they're saying we need guns, everyone needs guns so they can feel safe, but how are you going to feel safe if you know everybody carries a gun with them everywhere?
Exactly. I, for one, believe again, I'm part of the law. I'm an undercover cop. Yeah. So I believe they should ban them. Simple and quick. And the most simple proof is in Europe it's banned. How many school shootings have you have?
Oh, wow.
Like 0?
Pretty much.
0.0.
Comparing to the USA, I guess.
Yes. Why is that? If you're planning to mag someone or rob someone, you're not going to buy legally a gun because that will give you away. The police will go get serial numbers or whatever from the gun because you're going to drop it because you're an idiot, and then they're going to find you. So when people say, well, if someone comes in my house with a gun, I'm going to have a gun. Well, yes, you're going to die.
Yeah, first of all.
Second, if someone threatens you with a gun, doesn't matter what martial arts you know, give him your money. And third, by having a gun, you are allowing everyone to have a gun.
Yes, exactly.
And that means your kid can have a gun.
Or a fucking psycho can have a gun.
Depends
yes,
what kind
if
of
everyone
psycho.
can go and buy guns so easily.
If a psycho is a serial killer, that serial killer is going to buy them illegally.
Okay.
If it's your kid, then your kid is a psycho. You should consider therapy, you know?
Or not even a psycho, like in a moment of, I don't know, if...
distress!
Yes,
moment
of distress.
Of rage.
Moment of rage. But another thing I don't get is like, you want a gun so it can protect you. That means that you're in a state in which, like, you could easily kill someone. No, that you would easily do that to someone.
Yes. Yes.
I wouldn't imagine myself, like, shooting people. I don't get how that...
There's a reason that...
engraved in the brain.
There's a reason that only officers should have a gun, but not just any officer. Tested officers.
Yeah,
because
tested and...
there are officers that are crazy, and they're going to use it. Even though you are saying, I'm not resisting, yes? I'm not resisting. They'll still shoot you. 6 warning shots in the head. So you're not going to protect yourself against cops. If you're gonna protect yourself against burglars, the best way is to give them your shit.
Yeah. Or get better security alert, I don't know.
Not everyone's rich, you know.
Oh, well...
not everyone can buy security.
But imagine that. If gun control actually existed, you wouldn't be frightened. You wouldn't be afraid.
You can't control it, though. It's the same with the drugs. You can't control something. If someone wants to get it, they are going to get it. But it's better to have it in a less clustering.
Yes, I agree on that. That is what I'm saying.
You know clustering? You know the word? It's clustering.
Yes, English.
I know England.
I said England.
Yes, you also England.
Yes.
So my opinion is ban guns. The psychos are going to have guns anyway. You should not protect yourself against psychos. Let's say you're in the bank getting your money. You're not going to pull out a gun because a bank robber came in. You're going to duck, scream your lungs out, and pray to God you don't die. Let's say you're in the streets, a gang member pops right next to you, bam, 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 and you fall to the ground.
Someone like me.
You fall to the ground. You don't actually, go against them like Max Payne, like, bullet time. You fall to the ground, crying. Generally, if someone pulls a gun on you, best defense mechanism is to cry.
And to run away.
You should not run away. You might actually get shot.
You
should fall on the ground crying.
Okay.
Because if he's saying drop on the ground, you drop on the ground.
Yeah, well, pretty much obey what they say.
So there goes out the window your gun protection that you had.
But you know what's sad? Because they're all doing this protest, the students and whatever, after those mass shootings. And the thing that they don't understand is that if, like, those who are going to decide about gun control won't do it. Because, like we were talking about weed, it's profitable.
Well, of course, we're not talking about
gun
if it will happen. We're talking
I
if
don't
it
think
should
it will happen. Even though it should.
It won't happen.
Exactly.
Economy.
It's sad because there's not paying off doing all this protests and stuff.
I think you've got ghosts.
Ghosts? I think it's your stomach.
No, that's another thing. I'm talking about the water over there dripping.
What?
What? Anyways.
Oh, I the bowl.
Spooky!
It's not spooky, the sofa's collapsing.
The sofa did not collapse. But alright.
I got ghosts.
Back
in
to
my
gun
house.
control. Do we agree that it should be illegal?
Illegal for everyone to carry a gun?
Yes.
Yes.
Except, of course, officers.
Those who actually need it, but I'm not sure if they... I mean, you can protect yourself without shooting someone.
I'm not putting my hand on fire, but I think in England they're not even allowed to carry one. They've got sticks to beat you with. You don't need guns. And stun guns, of course.
I'm against violence in any kind of form, so...
Really, sir, stop robbing us. I'm not going to hurt you because I'm against violence, but would you please reconsider?
Well, I wouldn't
No.
do anything to protect myself, but still, I'm against violence.
You do anything? Yes! Alright, so that carries gun control?
Yeah. On to the next one.
I mean, you're like past 10 minutes.
What?
Want to keep going?
We should keep going, I think. Do it!
It's my turn.
Yes.
Guess what my next subject was?
Art.
Weapon loss in America and school shootings.
Oh, wow.
Yes. But then it's something we actually talked about before we even started. Remember something about vibrators with feelings and legs?
Yes.
Yes, we're going to talk about sex robots.
Yeah. Sex robots.
You did not know
Oh,
they exist right now.
No.
Yes, there's been
No
such
way.
a fuss about them.
I had another topic in mind.
I don't care.
And it was... Should I tell you?
Yes.
It was Rick and Morty related. And... Yes, I just remember of that episode.
We're
Where
collecting
Morty-
sperms to reproduce and create an Amazon world.
No, not that one. The one with the actual sex robot.
That's the one.
Is it?
Yes, they were collecting sperm so they could create an Amazon world.
Okay. Yeah, whatever.
I'm such a Rick and Morty fan. I remember the episode with the sex robot because it had boobs in it.
Yeah? What's wrong with boobs?
Not booze, boobs.
Yeah, I said boobs.
No, you said booze.
Okay, boobs.
You're alcoholic and you said booze.
I'm alcoholic and I'm on drugs. Yeah.
And with
Can't
guns.
you tell?
And with guns.
Mm-hmm.
Look at these guns.
Look at my guns. Okay, yes. Sex robots. Or
robots.
toys.
Sex
Robots.
robots. Not just toys. Robots. I've been watching a video before I came here about what they actually are. And
Why?
because I need to have even the slightest knowledge. So I can
Science.
actually
It was
talk
all
about
about science.
it. Right.
Yes. Proceed.
You can actually program it to have different kind of personalities, funny, kinky, unpredictable. I guess that's math random. And sex robots are going to exist. I think they already do. They're gonna be, you can have several heads to choose from,
Okay.
several female or male parts to choose from, depending on your sexual preferences.
That's actually cool.
So you are agreeing to them?
But are they only female ones?
For starters, yes, because that's where the money will come from.
That's sexist.
It's not.
It is!
Male buyers will buy more rather than women buyers. So for starters, they need a budget. And who's gonna give them budget? Desperate old men with money. That's not sexist. That's business.
It is business, but yeah, well.
Yeah, well.
Business has been sexist for long.
Because it's profit. Anyway.
That's another
A
topic.
lot of women actually been against them because they're saying
we want dildos. Artificial intelligence
not that
dildos.
part. It was the you're gonna use them. Who's gonna? Here you go. The real ones. We are the real ones. We want sex as well.
Is that how we sound?
Sometimes.
That's okay. Yes.
Yeah, they've been whining about men not actually wanting real women now because they've got a sex robot. But you've been using dildos for how long?
That's a good argument.
How long have you been using it for?
I don't.
Yeah, you understand online.
I'm going to tell you.
Should I cover
Yes, please.
Timothy? So, as I was saying, women are using dildos for a long time, and sex robots are the advancement of that, since from women robots, male robots will come. And guess who's gonna be using them?
Hopefully.
I will. Actually.
Why? Oh, yeah,
Well,
why not?
For science. I'm gonna get to punch someone.
Oh, no.
But still, it's an advancement in science. You're not going to stop needing women or men. We are going to be using them as toys, as they've been used for so many years. So it's...
That sounds wrong. That sounds so wrong.
Why?
You say we're gonna be using men and women, just like we always had.
Lizard overlords! But
I don't disagree. I think artificial intelligence is
it's
awesome.
not
It's
artificial intelligence.
It is.
It's programmable,
Yes,
computational
but imagine if it
intelligence.
evolves to artificial
We
intelligence.
wouldn't be using artificial intelligence for sex, trust me.
They would be using us for sex.
No, have you even
Why
watched
not?
The Matrix? Really? Really?
But think about it.
Really?
Think about it. If we're talking about an actual robots revolution,
We
They
are
are
going to
gonna
be
use
batteries. Batteries.
but there is
What's in intensity, in voltage, you know?
yes.
They're not going to have sex with us if they have artificial intelligence. They are going to put us in liquid eggs and breed us so they can get batteries because we are going to blow up the sun.
Yay!
You.
That's okay.
So sex robots are a thing. Go get your one now at your local store or whatever.
Sponsored.
Sponsored by Local Sex Robots Limited. Yes. But they're not a bad thing. Women have been actually whining about them. I'm
Which is
pretty sure
weird.
not a man did not whine about sex robots because we want sex robots. If I had a chance to test one out, I would. Wouldn't even think it twice. I would.
I think the only reason they're whining about it is because they know that robot is going to be
Rabbit?
Yes, I cannot English.
Yes,
Whatever.
that robot is going to
Replace them, and it's going to be
Yes.
perfect.
That's the actual
And that's
whining
why
part.
they're freaking jealous, because yes, they don't want to be replaced.
Women can't be replaced yet,
Okay.
and I'm guessing it's gonna take a big part of growing up. For example, in 10 years, a teenager will, instead of looking for an actual female, they'll be looking for a sex robot. That might be a good thing because teen pregnancies.
Yes.
Other topic
Yes,
for
so.
another time. But with sex robots, if your teen son or teen daughter gets a sex robot and have lots of sex with it, they won't need a boy or a girl of that age. And you won't see 12-year-olds with bellies.
Yeah, that's
like
bad.
this.
That's really bad.
So perhaps it could be a good thing.
It could, but one thing's for sure. I mean, robots could never replace actual human contact and emotions.
Yet, such a keyword, yet. Robots will one day rule the world and they will kill us all.
That's scary.
It's not, it's fun.
We'll see.
Did you know that if a scientist knew that by pressing this button I will now create artificial intelligence, but the world will die? Do you know what he would do or she would do?
He wouldn't?
He would.
He would, okay.
And
yes.
she would, and they would, and everyone would.
If
because
I survive, I would join
science,
them.
we want more science.
We do.
Science never stops.
I would join them.
The robots?
Yes. If you
You-
can't
you-
find them,
you're-
join them.
You're a small little human being.
Yes.
And you do what for
I
the
could wear an
robots?
armor.
And then
I
what?
can be a battery. I don't know.
You
I would be a
you
battery.
go to
That's
them,
what you said.
hello, robot overlords, I am here to serve. And they'll be like, why is this one talking like that?
I serve butter.
What is my purpose?
You serve butter.
So, sex robots. Are we in or are we out? We are both in and out, in and out, and in and out, and in and out.
Ew.
That might have been disgusting, but I don't care.
It was cringy. Next topic.
More?
Should we stop? I don't know.
It's been like a lot.
It's been a lot.
It's been since 6:30, you said, and now it's
It's way past my tea time.
It's in 1902.
1902.
It is time for some tea, man.
It's been 16 years since Phil died.
Who's Phil?
Save that for the next time.
You haven't watched Matrix. You can't lecture me about anything.
Okay, I will watch Matrix.
So I guess it was the first episode. Hope it wasn't too boring. Hope it was actually exciting because my face is awesome, and then there was her. Yay! Right now.
Yes.
And
bye,
cut.
Emily.
Bye, Emily. Cut, I say.
I'm seeing it.
Discuss it.